Hello, it's your
Right.
favorite sports month here. Don't forget to hit.
This video has been removed by the uploader. Now it's saying that you removed it.
Okay. Now I see it. Let me put that in the chat. Yeah, StreamYard is just bugging lately. It's making like I booked the show and then it booked a duplicate.
Can you
They had
do the
two
original one?
shows.
Because I shared it, the original one, I shared to like Facebook and everything. So I won't want people to go to click on it and it's not there. Share it to like
Yeah.
whatever you on now. I seen something open, but it's a different. It looks different. Whatever you on now, I seen something open.
Do you see the link I put in the chat?
Yeah, let me see if I can.
I seen something open.
Do you see the link I put in the chat?
You know how that shit go, bro. That shit in the chat don't work.
Let me send it to you on WhatsApp.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and start your introduction. I'll try to fix my links.
It's crazy because you send out the original link and then then they delete it. So then now if people click on it, they won't be able to see it. I don't get it. But anyway, let me just tell people what this live stream is about. I hope everybody can hear me. Peace to all the brothers in the chat, brothers and sisters. The title of this live stream is "This has nothing to do with us." I keep hearing that all the time. Oh, this has nothing to do with us. Like everything going on in the world has nothing to do with us. So my question for this live stream is, well, what does have to do with us? Because I never really hear the answer to that question that I asked years ago. And I told everybody who follows us to ask the same question. What is the Black agenda? What is it? Because people can tell us what we don't have any involvement with, but nobody can seem to muster up what we should be involved in. I mean, other than us. So I'm really curious. I want to know from the people who's in the chat right now, what does have to do with us? Can you explain that one to me? It's that simple. What has to do with us? What should we be involved in right now? Or is it just being black is enough and just watching the world just go by? Feel free to answer, anybody. What?
I'm with you, brother. I'm with you, brother. I think
I'm
the
waiting
question. Go ahead. No, speak on it,
for
please.
people. Yeah, I'm just waiting for some people in the chat to give me an answer. Somebody. What should we be involved in? What is it that does have to do with us? Since everything else don't have to do with us. This whole Iran thing ain't got nothing to do with us. Um, the whatever else is happening in the world ain't got nothing to do with us. So then what does have to do with black folks? Can somebody explain that to me? I'm gonna mute myself until somebody answers. So there's an answer on the screen. Nation state. How come I never hear about that? I never hear about the nation state of all the black talking heads and all the things they talk about. I never hear them talking about nation state for some reason. And we have a nation state.
Speak on it, big bro.
Yeah, the nation state is Liberia. Right?
I know.
Isn't that the existing nation state? So what are we doing about that? Because I don't hear nobody talking about that besides us. Yo, Umoja,
I'm listening to you.
don't you find it funny that everybody got something to say until it's time for something to say?
Everybody got something to say until it's time to have something to say. Ain't that a bitch? No, we gonna talk to him though. The most important part about speaking on it and actually talking about something of substance is that there's going to be evidence of this. There's going to be evidence is that there was people talking about stuff of substance. There was a few people talking about putting our education together. There was people saying putting our expertise together. There was people saying putting our dollars together, but we would rather booty shake. That's the facts, because you asked a simple question. If people say Iran is not, this is where I want to take it though, big brother. If Iran, if the world and all that stuff is not our problem, then how are we simultaneously running around saying that we're the foundational of this nation? This is our nation. We found this place. When are we going to start trying to manipulate the laws of this land, manipulate the financial systems, manipulate the educational system so it works in our benefit to the point to where we can say, look, I know we only 13, 14, 15%, but look at the corner that we have. Look what we have established, because we've been here struggling all this time, but look where we're at now. When are we going to do that? That's the real question, because we could talk about all the peripheral stuff. We could talk about what's on our left. We could talk about what's on our right, but what's right in front of us, what's right here, right now, in the 2020s, one day our children's children is going to be in some school, some spaceship, going through history, and all they're going to do is say there was Obama, and then it's going to be a hella ticks, tick, 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 tick. For real. That's what's really going on here when we ask a simple question: what's the plan? What's the move for us as a people? And we all know that a man without a plan, that's the plan. Man who fails to plan that fails. So if we always keep asking this, what's our plan as a people? If we don't even think we deserve or need a plan, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. If we don't even think we need a plan, we're in trouble. If we could look at the world, because now we're forced to look at the world. If we could look at the world and think that, man, we don't need no plan as black people, we just fine. The fuck is wrong with us, man? And y'all have to pardon me for not having the temperament to just talk to y'all like I'm talking to grown-ups, because how we act is like I'm talking to children who I'm frustrated with. So I get frustrated with it, y'all, because it's frustrating to sit here and look at what's going on in the world and look at our people, my people, and we just act like everything's fine. Everything's going to be fine. And when I sit down with some people who's supposed to have common sense and I say, cool, all that's going on, cool, the girls, the gender wars, yeah, the pedophiles, cool, all that's going on. What are we doing? What are we doing to affect something? And I get silence. Then I say, I got an idea. How about we start putting a little bit of twos and fews up in the bank, in a specific bank? Then all of a sudden we get super intelligent, super investigative. Well, is it owned by black people or Nigerians? Well, how is it one in Tampa Bay, Florida, or is it one in? You understand me? But when I explain, listen, brother, sister, you understand that all of our money is going into a bank together right now. It's called U.S. Bank. It's called Bank of America. It's called Chase Bank. It's called the little banks, your little neighborhood community banks. All those banks, we're all black people putting our money there right now today, and it's being used to fund wars, as opposed to saying, let me just break off a couple dollars out of my check. A couple dollars. Not 10%, not 4%, literally a couple dollars a month, and put it in a black bank together. And let's just see what happens. Let's see. People want to know the plan, the alphabets, parts of it. They want to know where my CD's going to be. They want to know what man, you're not worth a few dollars a month. That's just one little plan to just kickstart us. You know what a Kickstarter is? How about we kickstart ourselves instead of always asking for where the handout? Who gonna help us? What are reparations? We could repair ourselves, people. This I know. It don't take a rocket scientist. It don't take a genius to see just one couple steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. Don't take a lot of us either. We could do this. We've done a lot in just a few years with just a few people. Us. And y'all sitting here want to talk about stuff, talk about how Africans don't like us, talk about how we founded America, and all the meanwhile, we won't show none of it. We won't show the kings and queen part. We won't show the mathematicians. We won't show the genius. We won't do that. We won't go there. We won't go there. We'll poke our chest out about it and say, cool. Show me. Here's a pen. Here's a piece of paper. Show me. Do that shit. No one shows up. Literally. No one shows up. Sorry, bro. That's my introduction.
No, don't be sorry. That's you was cooking.
That's my introduction. Sick of these.
You know what? I want people to pretend that I'm a tether, even though I'm not. Pretend I'm a tether. So don't listen to a damn thing that I have to say. I'm still asking you the question. Name something that has to do with us. What is the black agenda? Because I'm pushing land infrastructure nationhood. So forget me. I don't know what I'm talking about. So you tell me what the agenda is. Since that's not anything that's acceptable to you, and since we get constant pushback on it, all we're asking is, what is the black agenda? What's your black agenda, Mr. Foundational Black American?
I want to be clear on the foundational Black American part. Another thing that frustrates me, how I feel, I'm the type of black person, honestly, and I'm not just saying this is no gas. I feel instructions. I feel disciplines of the Nation of Islam. I feel some of the strategies of the Black Panthers. I love some of the teachings of Christianity. I know that I'm a foundational Black American. I know I'm an ADOS. I know that. And I know that at least on my daddy's side, I'm 1,000% West African, Gabonese to be specific. I know that my spirit breathes Africa. Can't nobody tell me nothing. So what I'm saying is that I know that I encapsulate all these things. I don't actually sit up there and try to slice off something and say, I know I'm American. I'm blackity black, ghetto, California, nappy headed nigga, black. Let's be very clear. So it blows my mind when I be talking and somebody just see my name and I get accused of the tetherism, big brother. And I just get to laughing like you don't even take the time to even investigate who we talking to, like social media have us gone to. But the point is that when it comes to us building together, we'll say black people aren't a monolith and simultaneously turn our back on black people that are different from us. This is the level of thinking that I have to deal with and be patient with, y'all. We'll say in the same interaction, you'll hear we're not a monolith. That's why we can't organize and come together, because we don't all think alike. We don't all look alike. And then in the same conversation, when people with different ideas, different ways to think, different ways of living, different ways to do things, everybody get to turn their back and getting in these little silos. These same people that say that we're fucking different people don't want to get with the different people to build. Help me, y'all. Help me. Because I know I'm not that smart, but help me. Help me. Somebody.
And everybody knows what I'm going to say about this monolith crap. We are a monolith. We're a monolith when it comes to getting our ass kicked. We're a monolith when it comes to oppression. When it comes to being hated, we're a monolith. Everybody can identify with pinpoint accuracy who a black person is, what a black person is when it comes to oppression. But for some reason, when we start talking about land infrastructure nationhood, now all of a sudden, black is ambiguous. Well, what is black, Umoja? Do we really know what it is?
Word
You see
life.
how that works?
Word life.
When it comes to oppression, everybody know who black folks is. There's no confusion. Who don't we like? Those people right there. We can point to them. But when
Can
it
I
comes to land infrastructure nationhood, all of a sudden, well, we can't unite off of that. I mean, what is black? I mean, do we really know?
I wanna touch on something. I wanna kind of vaguely touch on the Jasmine Crockett situation, but I want to talk about voting in terms of how this has anything to do with this kind of deal. And I'm talking about the kind of black person, and I know it's more of them. It seems like the black man in particular who was really gun-ho for the Democratic Party. It seemed like they kind of shifting more towards center and shifting more towards conservatism, whatever that is. And when the Jasmine Crockett thing happened, I saw it, and I'm not even a dude who gets heavy into politics because I see that we don't even do that as a block, really, right? Even when we do the Democrat thing, it's just blindly like just giving our votes. But I see the Jasmine Crockett thing, and I'm like, hey, y'all sharing her stuff like, hey, here's a time to here's somebody black who everybody seems to like and everything, support her. Then she loses, and I didn't really see a lot of hating from people really, but I heard about it. But my thing is, when it comes to voting, when it comes to getting lobby groups, when it comes to building our own PACs, our own super PACs, why aren't we doing that, people? Why aren't we using the tools that are in front of us that we could use to benefit our people? Because our people, the everyday people, aren't going to do it. But why aren't people like us, when we talking, then we bring in these ideas, like when are we going to start actually putting them on the table? For real. Because what we do is get outmaneuvered by hustlers and these conscious crooks. They come quick. They'll hear something like this for real. They do research just like every other professional or master of their craft. Real conscious crooks are professionals. They listen to stuff. You'll start hearing them talk about Liberia all of a sudden. Hello, we had somebody literally steal the name of the organization. Literally. Like, and ran with it. Like, seriously, once we figured out what we were going to do in South, this dude literally ran with it. This happened to us, little old us already. And it will continue to happen. Watch. Once all the war stuff calm down and it's time to vote again, you're gonna see T.I. and them. You're gonna see all the same players get into their BET little groups and start talking about something that's very, very, very unproductive. But they're gonna make it seem so important, i.e., voting. They just make it a clown show instead of saying, hey, y'all, don't just vote. Why don't y'all organize into y'all small communities in black groups and do y'all local voting, and then get in bigger black groups when it's time for midterms, and then get in even bigger black groups when it's time for the major elections? That's what we should be telling ourselves, but that's not what we do. They'll spend millions and millions of dollars on a production just to say, vote, fight the vote, vote now in t-shirts. That's literally just saying vote.
Why aren't they telling them to take over the Green Party, which is just ripe to be taken over?
And then when people hear a little bit of something like that from us, it don't even go over their head. It just go through them. It just go through them. Like, what these niggas talking about? Y'all, like, hey, look, y'all niggas ain't Puff Daddy. Y'all niggas ain't 50 Cent. You niggas ain't LeBron James. What y'all niggas talk about? Trying to talk about something.
The Green Party, if you want to start a political party in America, is very difficult. And the Green Party has already went through the process, so they have ballot access. So instead of starting a brand new party and going through all of that and those hurdles and obstacles, why not just take over the existing party? It's kind of similar to what Donald Trump did with the Republican Party.
Yep.
He just took it over
and turned it into the damn MAGA party. Word up.
So you can do the same thing with the Green Party. I don't understand why these black talking heads who are into the whole voting and the political process here in America don't tell their people, hey, let's take over the Green Party.
Well, because because the machine is built to where it's so much money and hustle into just doing it the way it's always been done. You know what I mean? It's so
Mhm.
think about it. Once you get in there and you see what's already being done, you say, bam, okay, let me see how I could help or whatever. Because you're already not the average politician isn't coming in with any radical thinking. They're not coming in like Mike Donnie, or excuse me if I say his name wrong, but you know what I mean? They're not coming in ready to change the world. So it's really difficult, straight up. It's like,
Wow, Umoja, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like they ain't doing nothing.
yeah, but
Wow.
and we allow it though. We'll sit up here and argue with each other about stuff that we have no control over, and then we'll literally watch the people who are in control learn that they're pedophiles, and we just wake up, go to work, nothing's wrong, nothing's happened.
Mm.
Talk about black folks. We want when's the last time we organized something similar to a sit-in? All the stuff that didn't happen. We ain't even thought to say, you know what? On this date, all of us, let's just call in sick from work. We don't even got to tell anybody. Let's just see what happens. See if people notice that all across the country, a gang of black folks was sick for work on this specific day for some reason. That type of shit. We don't do nothing with our power, bro. I'm just saying, I want to see us do something powerful, not just individual little pockets of something good, right? Like, ooh, look at this other black millionaire. Look at this other sister got a new business. Look at this. All that is great. Where is the connective tissue though? What is the plan for us? Everybody say the same thing. Oh, I'm gonna just make sure I'm taking care of me and my family. Bitch, that ain't enough. I'm sorry. It's not. It's just not. For real. Wish we'd stop thinking that it is. Think like Americans too much. American as it is, nigga, Americans don't even like America anymore.
Well, the real answer to why things don't are not happening and all the things that you suggested, which is good suggestions, it gets back down to something that I said years ago when I first opened up my first YouTube video. There is no we, there is no us, and there is no our. And that's the reason why we can't do anything because we don't consider ourselves a we. It's like just the mere fact that we're making all these separations. Now you got FBA, and we don't rock with continental Africans and Caribbeans. When did that start?
Hmm.
So now we be making that separate. So what's it going to be like? So not only are you foundational Black American, we're going to start separating ourselves according to state now. If I'm from New York, I can't fuck with somebody from California.
You sure can't. And can't.
I mean, what's the eventuality of this separation that we keep doing? There is no we, there is no us, there is no our on a social, economic, and political level.
I think
It doesn't exist.
you know what? It was I think it was just a post that I just ran. You know how I do my random post and the whole there's no we and are you. You know what hit me though? It's like so many of us that understands this, and instead of saying how ignorant we are and how crazy we look, I reminded us that in 2026, with all this information and all this knowledge that we have, we aren't just we can't just declare that there's no we, there's no us. We don't want to put our money in the bank. No. We have to say it like this, big brother. We are choosing. Hang on. I want the people to see me on this one. We are choosing to remain separate. We're choosing to hear messages like, hey, let's try to put our money in the bank. Listen to this though, y'all. This is important about the bank thing. When I say put your money in the bank, nigga, it's yours. Nobody's gonna fucking steal it. It's your money, bro. You're just putting it in a bank that's black and telling other black people to do it. And you're choosing. You're making a fucking choice to say, nope, that's a bad idea. Whatever reason why, because your money's in the bank. Right now, it's in some bank, probably several different banks, bruh, sis. But we choose. We make the conscious decision to choose not to get with our people to even try anything, no matter what excuse, no matter, well, they're gonna burn it down like they did in fucking 1901. Oh, they're gonna do. You see what I'm saying? We'll make up any excuse. We'll make up the smallest excuse not to do something grandiose. But we have to remind our people who listen that we making a choice, bruh. No one's forcing us. We don't have chains. We can't not get a book. We can't not read. They're not holding us down from jobs. They can't keeping us out of schools. We have everything, and we let them control our ecosystems instead of saying, no, we're going to take hold of this, and we're going to say you can't do that because it's ours, like everybody else. We allow ourselves to be treated like children as a people. We do. That's a choice now. Hello? We're making conscious decisions to stay like this. That's what I want to say about that.
I can speak for myself, and I'll say, when we went to Liberia, I saw brothers and sisters. Whenever I see a continental African, I see a brother and a sister.
Mhm.
Whenever I see someone from the Caribbean, I see a brother and a sister. I don't make these separations or look at myself like I'm some different freaking animal. And that's the problem, because we refuse to unite off the thing that everybody else lumps us together and makes us a monolith for, which is our blackness. Like I said, there's no confusion when it comes to identifying what blackness is and who's black, who's African, or whatever, however you want to label it. Nobody has any confusion when it comes to the hatred of our people, the oppression of our people. No one has any confusion over who we are. But the moment we start talking about power, now all of a sudden, black is ambiguous. Well, what is black? Do we really know what black is? Do we really know? I'm not going to play these games. And that's the reason why I asked the question. And I've yet to receive an answer. I mean, other than, the people who know what time it is. This has nothing to do with us. Iran has nothing to do with us. South Korea, North Korea has nothing to do with us. Russia has nothing to do with us. China has nothing to do with us. All of these bombing of schoolgirls has nothing to do. All the stuff that's happening in the world has nothing to do with us. So then my question is, what is the black agenda? If you call yourself FBA, you call yourself ADOS, or whatever the hell you want to label yourself as, you don't deal with them dirty Africans and them dirty Caribbeans, then tell me, what's the black agenda? Because to me, from the outside, it just seems like you're just posturing. You're just being black.
That's a great word for it. But I don't know if you saw when I asked that question and the response that I got.
No. Did you get a response?
No. It was, man, I wish I could pull it up right now, but it was so brilliant, man. The dude basically said he don't have any answer and there's no leadership to ask about the answer to what the goal is. So he just gotta, do the best he can for himself. But he was responding to something that it just doesn't, it's just really difficult that to like come to that realization that like it's the conscious decision that you making not to do something with your people. That's because that's the hard truth. It's a hard truth. You can talk about whatever you want, even in our group. If you look in our different chats, you look in our different Facebook groups and stuff like that, shit, it's some of our groups that got hundreds of people in it. But when it's time to break some bread, when it's time to go to the continent, it's 4 or 5. I mean, I gotta laugh to keep from crying, right? But this is the reality, though. It's more of us than just me and Big Brother Hollip. It's more of us than me, Big Brother Hollip, and Colin, Vic, and Deontay. And y'all don't even be hearing from them. But you know what I'm talking about, Big Brother? You know what I'm talking about? Some of us won't bust a move, but we'll be in there chatting. We'll be in there liking stuff and acting like we about it. All of us just ain't about it. But there is things that we can do. Even what did you call it, brother? Passive activism. Niggas.
Yeah.
Passive activism. That's effective, though. Seriously. Damn. Like,
look at your bank account. How much of your funds are going toward anything African centered? There it is.
Right. Right.
Just look at that. How many are giving actively to the Liberia Leadership Academy and making sure that we have our weekly classes? Who's doing that? Oh, you're not doing it? Well, then you really don't have shit to say, do you?
Man, I want
But you giving the Disney Plus though.
I want people to hear this interaction. I was on Facebook and I posted something. It was about Liberia, I'm sure. Or I don't even remember. I wish I could remember exactly what the context was. No. I think it was Jesse Jackson when Jesse Jackson passed, right? And people jumped on me about the post. And one girl was like, "Well, what are you doing? What are you doing?" It was a lady, I think. And I came back to the post, and Big Brother had commented. I didn't even know Big Brother had commented. He had posted the Liberia Leadership Academy or the foundation or something. And then I seen what she commented, and she was like, because she was obviously trolling, right? She was she was like, "Oh, well, he must be he need to be busy with that then." And it was like not even asking for edification purposes, not even asking to be productive, like trying to troll. And when you see what's actually something real, like something actually real in real life that's being done, you don't even consider it. You just say some mocking remark and just carry on. It's like y'all don't understand how frustrating it is. And this is the little shit like that is why I just lead with, bitch, fuck you. Don't play with me, because I'm actually serious about this. I have fun in my like normal life, at work, with my kids, with my wimp. I have a great time. But when it's this shit ain't nothing to play with. So don't fucking play with me. And that's why I have an attitude about it. Thank you.
It's called Negro stalling tactics.
Yeah, man. We sit up here, then it was
It's
brutal.
like you're in a basketball game, right? And you're losing. And then all of a sudden, oh damn, my ankle hurting, man. Damn, my hip. Oh, I can't go on. It's like you come up with as many excuses as possible for you to prevent you from doing what you have to do, which is actually playing and trying to win the game. Instead, you think you're going to lose, so then you make excuses so you can make losing more palatable. And that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a bunch of cowards
who wants to make losing more palatable. That's a cold bar. That's a cold bar, dealing with grown-ass men who wants to make losing more palatable. That's why when we say, let's put our money into a bank together. Oh, is it a black bank? Is it a white bank? Okay. You know, there's a new Black Wall Street that's been in Atlanta since like 2021. Why are we not building that?
Right.
Just be crickets.
Why is it a ghost town?
It just be crickets.
And that's right here. That's foundational Black American territory, Atlanta.
It's a black doctor and a Black American doctor bought it and said, let's try this again. And I've been there a couple times now, and I ain't even from Georgia. And it'd be crickets, yo. And I mentioned stuff like this, and it'd be crickets. We get crickets.
It's a ghost town.
No, Big Brother. That's what it is. Me and you, we supposed to develop the new Black Wall Street. Me and you. Let's do that shit. Let's just focus our whole lives on making sure that thing is a success. Last time I was there, it was even worse, Big Brother. Last time we went, I actually stopped by there. I went by, and it was like, damn, man, it still looked depressing here. The new Black Wall Street, though. But mention Black Wall Street anywhere online, and all people would do is say, whoa, they burnt it down. Oh, my goodness. This one right there, erect there today. And it looks like...
You know what's going to happen, right? He's going to have to sell it.
Of course.
Or else he's going to lose his shirt. And so it's capable of being saved right now. It should be the Black Mall of Atlanta. Every Black business should be in that place.
Just like that.
But why isn't it? Foundational Black Americans? Why?
I think I'm gonna make a post on that, because that's just too easy. You talk about all this foundational stuff, and then when people who you accuse, because let's go to Africa, brother. Let's be very clear. I know we don't even need to be around these folks. Let's go down south and let's go to Africa. Hard stop. The hardest of stops. However, when it's the systems that are here, why aren't we developing the ecosystems to strengthen us and protect us here? The Black Wall Street in Atlanta. Just like you said, all these rappers, all these performers, all these basketball, they should have been invested into that and made that go. How are you not thinking like this? That shows where our Black pride is. all that FBA, all that Black Pride, all that stuff. When Black History Month come, even LeBron James and them, your favorite star from Denzel Washington to your favorite cook who's black. Why ain't the new Black Wall Street off the fucking chain for Black America? Why isn't that like a museum? Why isn't that going crazy? But why, Kenny? You can say it right now online, and the only thing that people will say is that white people burned it down. That's it. Just be scared. Just be scared to build something because white people gonna burn it down. Fuck y'all with that spirit. I'm so serious. Shit, some bullshit, yo. But then y'all look at somebody like us and say, what are you doing? Bitch, what are we doing? I can't do nothing I can't build Black Wall Street by myself. I can't. Look at me. Look. Whatever you see, nigga, I'm just a person. I can't do it. For real. But we can. Obama. Sorry, y'all. I get all excited because the stupid stuff I see it so much. I only get a chance to get out little increments at a time, but I see it a lot.
That's because you see us as a people. You see us as a united people. Unfortunately, a lot of us don't. And we want to separate ourselves with tribalism and all of this BS. And that's the reason why we don't work together. But you don't see us that way. So it's like for you, it's like Mandarin Chinese. You don't understand it. Same thing with me. I don't understand it. I don't understand the separation. I don't understand why you don't work together to achieve things. We've done the math. Just in savings alone, if black people got with a black bank, they would be worth about 18 or 19 billion dollars. That's not even with investments and diversifying your fund. That's just straight savings. Could you imagine what you can leverage 19 billion against?
Peace, young Reginald. Yeah, man. It wouldn't even, we can get hundreds of millions with just a couple hundred of us, bro. We don't even got to get that bigger numbers. It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
Yeah, cut it in half. You know, 9 billion.
When I have the logical conversation and break down the numbers with people, bro, you still get looked at cross-eyed. Like, man. And I ain't talking from I know I'm talking from a place of privilege as in being employed, but I ain't talking from a place of having hundreds of thousands tucked away somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about a place where I ain't got to worry about.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Every month, I still pay bills every month, nigga. Like,
I'm gonna tell you something. I used to have patience for that. We ain't got no money shit. Fuck that. I have zero patience for that because you got money for Chris Brown.
Word up.
I'm looking at these events like Big Brother R recently. He wanted to go to a WWE event. Do you know that the cheap seats is $350?
And they're paying. The
cheap seats. When I heard that, I was shocked. I'm like, who the hell? How do you fill an arena when the cheap seats is $350?
Entertainment, brother. Entertainment is where it's at.
No, I'm not trying to hear nothing about what we're asking for to maintain the Liberia Leadership Academy is $15 a week. That comes out to $60 a month to maintain these classes. If we had 20 people giving $15 a week, we wouldn't have to ask nobody for money. It would be fully funded every single week. But I'm supposed to feel sympathy for people that's paying $350 to go to WWE events, paying Chris Brown $1,000 to take a picture with him. But you ain't got no money for black people.
Not a single pretty penny.
I'm sorry. People got money for what they feel is important. Amos Wilson said this before. Your money, wherever your money goes, that's where your values are. So if you want to know what a person's values are, look at their bank statement. That's what their values are. And I can say, for me, I put my money with black people. I got my money in the black bank. I donate the funds that's for the advancements of African people. You can see it. I put my shit on recurring, so I ain't even got to think about it. Because at the end of the day, I want the record to show what I stood for. And it wasn't just a bunch of talking and yapping my gums. I actually contributed to the things that I believed in. So if you're not doing that, that's for you and whatever gods you want to worship to deal with. When you look in the mirror, you know what time it is. You know you full of shit. I don't have to say shit.
Hey,
Wherever your money goes, that's where your values are, Negro.
I know what I'm excited about though, big brother. Two things. When I get with my BIO brothers and sisters in Georgia in a couple months, and when I get with my BIO and Liberia Leadership Academy brother and sisters in December in Liberia. See, we have things to look forward to. You know what I have to do sometimes, brother? Seriously, and like this, my baseline really is actually being like appreciative and grateful. For real, I'm just so hungry and like ambitious with shit. I'm always looking forward, but I'm actually very grateful from where I came from to where I'm at, like in real life. But sometimes I have to sit down and really think about what we've already done and accomplished and where we at. You know what I mean? And just sit down and look around and be like, nigga, for real, we have connections, man, from Rwanda to Tanzania to where we actually won't be, Liberia, like all over the continent. But I'm just saying, like actual hot spots that, like, you know what I mean? Like in real life, if shit was really, really crazy enough and we really, really just wanted to say, fuck it, this passport and all the money we got and we gonna make a way, we really could do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like in real life. But it's just so it and hold on, there's more. We still got stuff that we building in Liberia, even with just a few of us. I'm talking about on top of the Liberia Leadership Academy. So the progress that we are, our little small we, that we're trying to get out to the world, we've accomplished a whole hell of a lot, man. Like seriously, it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating because people like us, we see a vision that's big. We see what we can do. We the coach that see our team and be like, man, if this dude just get his handles right, if he just practice right, if y'all just stop trying to be cute on the court and just ball, we'll win. That's why that fire come out. But then I gotta look back and see what we have done and doing. It's like we all right. But damn, it's a lot of bullshit that's around. Is that brother Mike? Is that brother Michael?
Yeah.
Hey, peace.
Hey.
What's up?
What's up, man? This is an unusual time. I thought you were going to do it at not like 12 tomorrow.
Nah, this is the spur of the moment. Me and Yamoja was kicking it, so we said let's do it.
I'm gonna tell you my thing, Michael. When I be talking to y'all, I be like wanting to just like do screen record because that be some of the most deepest and powerfulest, and that's the only words I could use, deep and powerful. But it be some of the best conversations and some of the stuff that, man, people need to hear people who talk like this. Because I don't think people even believe that people want this stuff, you know, because they don't hear it. So when they hear it, they just think it's, I don't know, but
it's not for them. I'll be honest with you. It's not for them.
Some of them,
yeah, but like when we go deep, like these niggas will get scared and it'll compromise us. That's just how it is. You're just gonna have to accept it.
You got a good point there. I ain't think of it like that because I'll be like, man, people need to hear this. People need to hear these people. People need to hear what's on our hearts and in our heads. Seriously, because some of the stuff be like, man, but you're right, bro. I'm thinking of it from my frame of reference, and I know my frame of reference is definitely off from everybody else's. So that's a really good point.
It's just like I just see it from a mile away. It's like I've experienced it personally. Some things aren't for everybody.
You're right, man. No, when you said that actually hit home, man. It just reminded me of something where you think you got like something super dope and you go and put it out and people like, yeah, that's all right. And you're like, bro, this is like this is the best thing ever. And everybody else just nodding their head like, yeah, it's all right. And that's exactly how to probably feel. I'm sharing the hearts of my brothers and sisters and people like, yup, Ashe. You ain't lying.
Yeah, I'm personally just exhausted with the black rhetoric. I'm just tired of it. I've heard it all of my life, and it's just a bunch of feel-good bullshit. People don't really want to do nothing. They don't really want to be active and do what has to be done. And the funny thing about it, like you said, just passive activism. Passive activism. Take a couple of bucks, put it on recurring, and fund something. It helps. People are trying to do stuff and they don't have any resources to do it. Help them. That's what I do. I help the Liberia Leadership Academy. If I believe in it, why don't I help it? It's that simple. If you believe in these things that you claim you weren't running around talking about, put some money out of your pocket and help it. This is not rocket science. But like I said, when you don't want to do something, you'll find any excuse not to. That's why I have no patience. I have no patience for this we ain't got no money shit. You got money for Chris Brown. You got money for the Liberia Leadership Academy. Sorry.
There's some friends I know. When the Beyonce concert is about to come through their town, they will shell out, I don't know, upwards to like $10,000.
Yeah, to see some bitch dancing on stage.
Mm-hmm.
That's important to you. That's something that you go into your pockets deep for. But when it comes to actually training people to be ethical, training people about their history, training them to be leaders in their own country so they can take their country to the next level, that's not important. But all the single ladies, that's important. Man, I don't have no patience or time for this we ain't got no money stuff. I'm not even trying to hear it. You got people that's basically paying on a recurring charge. Disney Plus, Netflix, MGM, Paramount, Prime Video that you don't even watch, but it's coming out of your pocket every single month. But you ain't got no money for the Liberia Leadership Academy. You ain't got no money for the Black Bank. You ain't got no money for nothing but the bullshit. And I know that's not going to make me popular. That's not going to make y'all even want to listen to me. Because one thing I know is that when somebody's telling you the truth, you run as far away from that as possible. Because you don't want to look in that mirror and say, damn, I'm full of shit.
Oh shit. What you say, big bro? You speaking some truth, they get the pew.
Yep. Damn. I don't really believe in what I'm talking about. No kidding. That's what's the most popular thing they say? You can fool everybody, but you can't fool yourself. No, that's wrong. It's the exact opposite. In order to fool other people, you got to believe your bullshit. So you got to fool yourself first.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, man, what do I know? I'm just a nigga from the projects talking shit. What do I know? I don't know nothing. Chris Brown knows. Beyonce knows. She knows.
They got all the money. They sure know.
Yeah.
Literally.
They know. Jay-Z knows. All the people that got the money, they know what we should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Not Holla. What the hell does he know? He broke. Can Holla dunk? Does Holla pass a Bugatti?
Nope.
What are we listening to him for? I don't see Holla with a Birkin bag.
You don't walk in the blood of Jesus.
That too. Anything.
No red bottoms.
It is fascinating how we really the strictest judges of each other, ain't it? When it's time for us to do something together, man, just like you said, they'll believe in everything that you say, and then they'll ask you what church you go to. And that's a wrap. You don't go to church, I can't rock with you. I can't rock with you. Oh, wait. So what's your feelings about gay people? Like just looking for something that y'all can disagree with.
Yeah.
So now we could be disagreeable. Don't be like that,
Right.
people. Because remember, we're not a monolith. We have to be more gracious with each other.
Yo, I apologize to the people. There's certain people, and it's not my fault. It's the fault of StreamYard and YouTube. When I booked the show, it booked it double. Like it booked 2 shows.
We did that to you last time. You got to figure that out.
Yeah.
I remember last
So
time.
when I deleted one of them, that was the show that was on the first link.
And I sent out links on YouTube,
Yeah.
Facebook, on everywhere, man.
So if people can't see the show, I'll figure out what the problem is with that, why it keeps doing that, and see if I can work on it. But that's
did
the
it on
reason. So,
purpose. You pump faking people on purpose, big bro. I don't know what's going
Yeah.
on.
apparently.
It was a cold pump fake, though. Last minute pump fake.
But I think we've worn it out.
Yes, sir.
I think we made our point. There's no need to keep going on.
Yes, sir.
But brother, it's always a pleasure to build with you, and it's always a pleasure to build with the brothers and sisters in the comment sections.
Let's get up tomorrow. Or should have people ain't doing that. Let's talk tonight. I know it's your night off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll say this, right? This is primarily just to raise funds, right?
Wait, say that again. You broke up.
This is primarily to like raise funds for the Leadership Academy, right?
No, this actual live. No, we was talking about the like concept was Big Brother was talking about how the war and everything going on, and a lot of black people talking
pretending like it don't concern us.
Yes, we're
Right.
trying to say, well, what do
Oh,
concern,
okay, yeah.
you know?
I was gonna say like this is twofold, right? I mean, if you really like, your taxes are being used to support pedivores, right? So you might as well send some money to the Leadership Academy to offset that.
I mean,
Your
that's
taxes, all our taxes are being paid, are paying for these pedivores. So
And the thing about it is, we're 501c3, I believe.
yeah, nonprofit.
So any money that you donate, you can write it off. At the end, like if you go through our Zephy link and you contribute at the end of the year, you'll get a form that you can send to your tax person, and you can write it off.
Mm.
So there's really no excuse, other than the fact that you're full of shit. I mean, other than that, then there's really no excuse.
A final thing I wanted to say too, I know you're about to leave, is regards to like the thing that it don't concern us. I just want to give y'all a warning, like you guys, if that's the case, I'm guessing a lot of people are trying to pretend like what's happening out there isn't going to be applied here. I hate to break it to you, it's gonna be, it's coming. They gave you a preview with Minneapolis.
Mm-hmm.
So
Listen, if you want to live under the infrastructure and the socioeconomic and political control of your enemy, then everything affects you.
Yeah.
Everything is about you. You think you're just going to chill and be black?
even if you leave the country, like they're still going to try to find some bullshit to justify, or just straight up jacket shit, or just fuck you up for no apparent reason, because they can do it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not actively trying to find a way to defend yourself, well, you're fucked.
Countries, there's countries right now who are openly saying that they want a nuke. And the reason why they're saying they want a nuke is because the United States and Israel is showing that if you don't have one, they'll invade you.
Yeah.
So countries who had no interest in nukes all of a sudden want to develop one. So how do you think that this doesn't affect you?
I want permission.
You have any plans on taking an international flight right now? You don't think that affects you?
No more Dubai porta potties, man.
Yeah.
How are
So
these Instagram hoes gonna make it?
I'm gonna ask permission to do something that's a little out of the blue, but I have to be honest. This is it's something that I always low-key be laughing to myself about. And when we be in our conversation, especially when it's just us fellas and Big Brother start, it could be any like relationship concept. And Big Brother, you be having me on my ass, man. And I like, and you 100% authentically you, but I don't know what one day I'm gonna figure out how to get you on a string, and I'm gonna come up with the perfect topic, and I'm gonna have you go in, because you be having me cracking up, bro. And I know you never really talk like long form about anything to do with gender or relationship. I don't think I've ever heard you. I think it was something on a different show where you was talking about something. I think you was on the sports show or something. But I want to get your ass on here with a specific topic and have you going off, because that would be some viral entertaining shit for real. And Michael is actually a good person to have on it with you too. This would be the trio right here, man. That shit'll go crazy because Michael got some shit too, for real. I'm serious too. I don't got the topic though, but I promise you, y'all know what I'm talking about. Especially when we in the lounge just chilling, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Out the blue, and I'll be cracking up like, man, what did I come in here to? For real, we need one of those. We need one of those lives, like just a random, what you call it, a random silly night, a silly night live. How about that?
Yeah, we'll make them donate. How about that? We'll have the donation link.
The reason why it'd be good though is because a lot of the stuff is really good knowledge though, coming from men though, that a lot of people don't be saying, you know, for real. It'd be good, but y'all be going in and that shit be funny. And me, you know, I got women in my life, so I have a different perspective on a lot of it, because I don't date how like y'all date and seeing women and stuff like that, right? So it'd be a really good, I think it'd be entertaining as fuck, honestly. I think
you're Mojo, man. You lucky. You're lucky because it's not. There's no need to go out there, man. You good, dog.
No, I see how treacherous it is. No, don't get it. But this is the crazy part about it, honestly, though, because especially like working with the public and like especially the fitness stuff and just working in society and being a person, I see both sides. Like I know personally so many good single black men, so many good married black men, like literally all that stuff, work, all, like great, all of it. I know so many great women, single women. And I know on the same side, I know a lot of fuck niggas, fuck boys, a lot of tramp ass women. So I see the gambit of all of it. It's just fascinating to watch and just sit back and watch. But it definitely makes me appreciate what I have. Yeah. And two, I also see the effects, the direct effects that social media is having on relationships, especially in the front end, because people are just going crazy. They just start off with this crazy fantasy of what this person is supposed to be. Let me tell you, I heard one person say it like this, and this was a really good example. He was like, y'all probably seen this too. I know it was viral, but the brother said, African brother, he was like, yeah, like I don't mind taking you out to here, taking you out to there, but sometimes it's like you care more about where we're going instead of the fact that you're going with me. I was like, nigga, right. That shit made me feel. I was like, I don't even dating shit like that. Like, I feel that, like, damn. It's like, girl, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to take pictures of the restaurant and the plate and everything. Like, your date don't even matter, bro. You just want to show like this where I'm at. And I was like, damn, that's very true though. I can see that, right? Even though I don't experience it, I can see that.
And allow me to end on this note. The 60s women's rights movement was about fighting for equality, right?
Indeed.
If you take 100% and you equally distribute it on each side, what does that equal? What would you have?
50-50.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
It sounds like the math is mathing.
The very thing that you find contemptible is what you fought for. And I'll just leave it on that. Anyway.
You think you slick?
It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. And hopefully we can do this again.
We shall.
Peace to everybody.
Peace.
I'll take it easy.
Love y'all. Talk to